Good morning again, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a second subject to you that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know, and that is a parenting ideology commonly known as you spare the rod, you spoil the child. Maybe you've heard this one. There are cultures in the world, there's modern cultures even, maybe less prevalent than in history, but still cultures that value child abuse. There's not really a better way to describe it. Cultures that they take a look at bad examples of behavior. They look at certain individuals as adults or children, and they say, well, look at this child was spoiled. This child did not have enough structure or discipline. Therefore, the complete extreme opposite must be great. This is how their minds work, a lot of these people, unfortunately. Therefore, the extreme opposite must be great. Well, just saying it like that kind of highlights the problem, doesn't it? There's nothing reasonable about it. There's nothing moderate. And most importantly, it assumes that the child is broken and needs refinement, first of all. It assumes that a mini-me project is called for, if you know what I mean. A mini-me, yeah, making somebody like yourself, building them up after you tear them down into your own image or something closer to it, right? Because everyone thinks they're a cool guy. They really do. They do. They might say otherwise, but everyone thinks they're smart. Everyone thinks they're cool. And nothing you can say will change their mind about that. So these parents who, God bless them, can't understand, happy mediums or, the possibility that maybe someone's all right without your interference. They decide to, do a tear down and rebuild as a starting point. Whether there's any kind of evidence that it would be helpful, whether there was even a problem to begin with. And unfortunately, many times it's about staying busy. I mean, it's as inane and pointless as just having something to do for the parent. Idle hands, the devil finds work for idle hands. You keep hearing these things in circles, religious circles a lot of times. I'm not trying to be rude, but the paddle, the devil finding work for idle hands. I mean, the value of suffering by itself. You find this stuff in religious circles for some reason, and it's not helpful, for lack of a better way to say it. Yeah, structure is good sometimes. Okay, now I'm going to be fair. Structure and discipline are very important. It's good to teach work ethic if it's needed. If the person in question, and they're not all the same, whether they're adults or children, they're not the same. If it's called for, if there's an opportunity, right? Maybe the kid's already good at hard work. Have you even checked? Well, this kind of stuff bothers me. This kind of stuff makes me real angry, actually, when an adult just decides to fly to extremes for any reason, especially with children, because they're incompetent and, frankly, not too bright many times, the adults, I mean. And does a lot of damage. Right or wrong, it does damage. And it perpetuates a cycle. It sets a bad example. And that shit hurts. Paddling for no reason hurts, yo. Maybe that matters to you. I think some people just forgot. That's what I think. They forgot what pain is. Sometimes people need a reminder. Shoot. Helps them understand a little better. I hope everybody has a great day. A peaceful, safe day. Respectful and loving and reasonable, right? That's the big one. Being reasonable. Having a reason for stuff. Reach out with questions or comments to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.